to the embooted, to the embooted, to the embooted, to the embooted, to the embooted. Okay. Hey, did I like it in the dark? Hey, Fishman, what you doing? How you doing, dude? Thanks for popping in already. I appreciate it. I had a little hiatus. Well, I usually try to keep Mondays open because Miley usually streams Mondays, so I try not to. I try not to. But yeah, I try not to stream on Mondays just in case Miley does. I mean, sometimes I do if I know she's not, obviously, but I thought she was going to, and she didn't. I don't think she did, so I didn't end up streaming. And then yesterday, I just got home too late, unfortunately. So they extended my hours, or they extended our hours in my job by like an hour. So instead of closing at 5, it closes at 6 now. So fortunately, I get home a little later than I usually do now. As much as it sucks, it is what it is. So yeah, yesterday I just didn't. By the time I like made dinner and shit, or got dinner started anyway, and then took a shower, sat down and shit. It was already like 7:15. I was like, I don't know. I usually won't stream if I can't start before like 7 because it's just too much. Because if I start after 7, I'm not going to get done until like 9, and then I have to eat dinner, and then basically like I get chill for an hour, and then I have to go to sleep, and it's just yeah. So, um, but today worked out a little better. So I actually got to hop on and get a stream going today. So I gotta pull up my little guide because I gotta figure out where the fuck I am in this. Fuck, dude. The older you get, the more you need sleep. Put it that way, and it's involuntary. Like it just is. I hate to say it because I used to be able. I used to have insomnia. Actually, I used to fucking have a horrible time even just sleeping in general. Um, yeah, I could. I used to be able to stay up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning just on a whim, and no issues. Um, but unfortunately, when you get a job and you can't be doing that, and so when I started working, I had to like get my sleep schedule on, and even then, it's like we're playing Persona 4 Golden. That's what I've been playing for the last like while anyway. But yeah, so it's like I think I was gonna go sell my shit and I didn't yet, so I think that's what I'm gonna do now. But yeah, it's like I used to be able to, not have to sleep all that much or just in general. But as I've gotten older, man, that shit is like a fucking internal clock, dude. Unless I'm on vacation or something, and even then, for like the first day or something on vacation, it's still a little hard. But vacation's a little easier for me to stay awake. But dude, when I'm just at home during the week and shit, uh, yeah, dude, my body is like as soon as it hits fucking 11 o'clock, dude, my body is like it shuts the fuck down. I've like I have a hard time like getting up sometimes just going to bed because I get so fucking tired all of a sudden. Now, honestly, it's probably partly just getting really stoned as well, so it's probably just the weed hitting me kind of all at once. But yeah, like there are some. I mean, every once in a while I can stay up a little later, but even then, it's like, dude, I've drinking like a full fucking energy drink at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then by like the time midnight hits, I'm like drooling, fucking falling asleep, dude. It's weird. I don't know if it's just my internal clock just being that way, or if it's something else, but dude, it's wonky. So yeah, it's believe me, I'm not like I like to sleep. Don't get me wrong. It's like I know that we need it and everything like that, but at the same time, sleeping kind of bugs me because I know it's like I'm missing time in the world and life and everything because I have to sleep. So I used to fight sleep a lot, um, like a lot, and I. I just can't. I don't know. Something about it. I just can't do it anymore. And I don't know what the fuck, what like changed in me, but it's just what happened. Nothing I can do. Just my body. My body's like, fuck nah, bro. Go to sleep. I'm like, all right, bro. So it's kind of like I don't understand how Sean's probably sleeping schedule is a little weird, but I don't know. I understand how Sean does it, or like Derek. I don't understand how you can be up at fucking like 4 o'clock in the morning and streaming shit, dude. It just I don't know. It's just too much out of me. I'd be asleep all fucking day the next day. Actually, even then, I probably wouldn't be asleep. I'd probably wake up at like 10 o'clock in the morning and be fucking groggy as fuck. Because that's also what happens. I can't sleep past like 10 o'clock. I have to either be fucking like blackout drunk or like I've gone to sleep at like 7 a.m. But I have a hard time sleeping when it comes to things like that. So, and it's like even then when I sleep and go to sleep after like 3, I'm gonna sleep like shit. I already know it. It's just whether my body works. Like for some reason, if I go to sleep anytime past 3 o'clock in the morning, I will sleep like dog shit, and I will wake up the next morning like feeling like shit. It's just how my body works. So yeah, it just is what it is, unfortunately. But I'm getting older, man. You know, I'm almost to that magical 4-0 number. I'm getting up there in the ages, and even though I'm still like a pretty spry for a white guy, I have a hard time staying up nowadays. It's getting a little harder nowadays. So, oh, no. I'm not gonna sell all this shit because I don't really need to right now. I just wanted. I'm over 100 grand, so it's already cool. I needed to be over 100 grand for until I get to the next mission or until the next what do you call it? The next palace or whatever, dungeon palace, whatever the fuck you call it. I didn't get the Rizwire, but whatever. Temperance 3. Who the fuck is Temperance? Oh yeah, I haven't. I don't think I've done my intro. So let's stop for a second. So welcome back, everybody, to the Happiest Leprechaun Show, the show with the happiest leprechaun in the world playing video games and doing other fun stuff. Prove me wrong. We are continuing on with our playthrough with Persona 4 Golden, and we are doing our 100% story run, meaning we are playing from the start of the story to the very end of the story, including the secret chapter that they added for the Persona 4 release. Appreciate anybody who's popped in. Thank you, Fishman, for popping in. Thank you, anybody else who's popped in, even if you didn't say anything. Appreciate it. It's always hard to figure out how these streams are going to go sometimes, so it's always happy to have anybody pop in. I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope everybody's had a good weekend or a good week so far. It is Thursday tomorrow. We are officially over the hump of the week. I feel like these weeks are going by fast. I don't know. Maybe I'm just me, but like tomorrow's already Thursday. I feel like it was just Monday, like yesterday. But anyway, so yeah, we are almost at the weekend. Just a little bit longer to go. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna do a fire in the bowl to commemorate the kind of official start of the stream, even though I've already started last like 10 minutes. But anyway, so if you got it, smoke it. If you don't, no worries. Take a sip of something. If you don't got nothing to sip on, take a hit of air. But let's do it. Yeah. Ow. Okay, I gotta figure out who the fuck Temperance is. I gotta go hang out with Temperance right now. Fuck is Temperance? Young Mother. Okay, I have a Temperance persona, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. Let's see. Magician. Chariot. Ganzu. Hanged. Temperance. There we go. Okay, so I got a Temperance, so I can go hang out with the kids in the park and get paid. Sounds really weird, but one of the jobs that you get to do in this game is to be a daycare assistant or some shit. So you gotta go hang out with your kids, all your kids, and watch them run around like heathens, tiny little heathens. Basically, what children are, just tiny little heathens. I mean, think about it. Like, think about it. Kids, up to a certain point, shit and piss themselves. They eat like savages. They run around screaming and crying. They bite things. Heathens. Heathens. The running animation on these kids makes me laugh, though, I won't lie. Not the little girls, but the little boys when they run, it's fucking hilarious. It reminds me of like a cartoon Popeye or something.
Yukon, let's go home.
Hilarious.
Huh?
Kinta-kun! Oh. gonna say it. Oh, there we go. Let's do that.
Huh? It was nice seeing you.
I earned $500.
Welcome home.
A single slice of ham sits on a paper plate. Oh wow, that's funny. Here, it's cold. I have a priestess, don't I? Yeah, I do. Cool. Oh, I didn't want that. I need to go hang out with the. Wait, is it priestess or temp? Yeah, priestess. Who the fuck is the priestess though? Oh, I gotta go hang out with Yukiko. Yukiko!
Oh, yes. Uh, uh, I'll see you.
Welcome back.
Oh Lord. Jesus. Whew. I was hitting a weird spot. I don't know what the fuck happened. I was trying to find something to listen to while I play this. I don't know where to find something. Hopefully everybody's having a good night, and hopefully everybody's week is going well. Thank anybody for hanging out with your boy in this random ass Wednesday. Appreciate it. Alright, so I gotta go to the job board. Save real quick. Always gotta save, never know what's gonna happen. Subjects of the translator job. I'm gonna have to do the dishwasher. Wait. I'll see others. Tub dishwasher. And then I gotta do the hospital janitor. Wait, no. Wait, what's it? Oh, tutor, yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Did I not able to take these? Oh. Did I get this one? No, I didn't get this one either. Fuck. Oh, maybe I can't take those jobs yet. However. There we go. Yukiko. Go home. Or not home, but go to school. I haven't had to go to school in a long time. Hey, what's up, Review Phil? How you doing, my dude? Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm doing okay. We just playing some Persona 4 Gold and continuing on our journey, man. Hey, thanks, dude. I appreciate it. I try. You know, I mean, I like this game. I like playing it, so it doesn't bother me to play it on stream or anything, or to beat it once. But obviously, I like enough to play it again. Uh, Plus, the remake will be coming out eventually, and so maybe if it all comes out well, I'll play that somehow. I mean, probably on a PlayStation at that point. We still got to play Persona 5 as well at some point, so you know.
I'll see you later.
So yeah. But I appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for coming to hang with your boy, and I'll play some video games. I'm actually doing decent on my watch hours. I just need to get some more subscribers. So I'm hoping that my next goal is 50 subs. I got 46 right now. So if I do get like another 4 more, that'll be cool. That's what I was supposed to hang out with, right? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Seems like the guide really wants me to finish his book. She just asked me out on a date. Can you believe that? It's supposed to be cold as fuck here this weekend. I'm not really looking forward to it, but we'll see. I don't really do shit anymore on the weekend, so it's not like I'm like, oh man, I can't go outside or nothing. When it's summertime, I go outside and stuff on the weekends. Like I'll go ride my bike and stuff out in the park and stuff and do laps. But although I don't know if the bike I have right now, I don't know if I do that. But I just do it for exercise and stuff, But or I just go hang out at the park, just go out and park out in one of the benches or something and smoke a bowl and just chill out for an hour or two, get some rays. But during the winter, man, I don't want to do shit. I don't want to be outside. Fuck all that. It's way too cold to be outside during the winter. Fuck. It's freezing my nuts off. It's one thing to sweat your balls off. Freezing your nuts off is just fucking uncomfortable. You can go outside and be like, it's so hot, but like, be fine, You go outside, it's freezing cold. You could lose a fucking toe. Or like a finger or something. Frostbite and shit, man. That's not cool. I have a Hero Phantom and Justice Persona again. Cool. I'll save though. Saving is the name of the game. downstairs and hang out with Yukiko.
Oh.
Yukiko! Rufio! I don't really think they thought about that too hard when they were thinking about that name, Rufio. That just... Yeah, once I learned what Rufies are, I was like, couldn't have thought of a different name. Couldn't have thought of a different name than Rufio. I don't know about that one. Yeah. His name was Rufio. Like, Rufio? Like that. I don't know. I'm like, you couldn't have thought of just a little bit different name. It could have been like Brucio or Dufio or anything. You had to call him Rufio? Like, come on. I only ever saw that dude in like one other movie too, and I can't even ever think what movie it is, but I don't know how far he ever took acting after that. I mean, to say you were Rufio on Hook, that's still a pretty big flex, but still. What was it supposed to do? This was Tuesday.
Oh, big bro.
Oh yeah, he was in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too, huh? Wait, was he in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2? I want to say that probably was him, but I could be wrong too. He wasn't the dude from the first one, though. I know that. I feel like he was in something else that I've seen before, but it's like I don't think his acting career really ever took off after that. Oh wait, wasn't he in Surf Ninjas? Wasn't he in Surf Ninjas with fucking Leslie Nielsen or whatever? Wasn't he the brother in Surf Ninjas? I want to say he was. I could be wrong, but Surf Ninjas is a cool movie. It's so weird. Like, that movie makes no sense, but it's a good movie. I always enjoy watching that movie. I actually, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's a stupid fucking movie, but I still like it. Actually, I think I owned the video game of Surf Ninjas on my Game Genie. I mean, on my Game Gear back in the day. Let me tell you, Game Gear was ahead of its time. I mean, granted, it was a pretty small screen compared to like a Game Boy, and it took fucking for like a million batteries. But goddamn, that thing was cool. Sadly, mine was somehow misplaced. It's a weird story, but yeah, I unfortunately lost my Game Gear long ago. But goddamn, that thing was cool as fuck, though. I gotta say. And it's weird because like it didn't really sell that well for whatever reason. Probably because it took a million batteries and it just was like there wasn't that many games on it. Even though the games that were on it was cool. Badasses. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Surf Ninjas, though, that movie's dope. If you've never seen it, it's at least worth one watch. It's a weird fucking movie, and a lot of it don't make sense. But there's never been a movie that's ever been done. Like fucking Surf Ninjas.
I'll see.
Still one of what's his name's
You're back.
I can never remember the dude's name, but he's a really famous comedian slash actor. He was in Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, and like The Animal. He does a lot of movies with Adam Sandler. Fuck. I don't even remember why I brought him up now. But anyway, yeah. Oh, yeah, because he's in Surf Ninjas. I just can't remember his name now. It's such a fucking random role, though. That makes sense, actually. If you look at the costumes in Surf Ninjas, that definitely makes sense. Especially Leslie Nielsen's costume. But yeah, it was such a weird movie, though. For like what it was, it could have been like it could have been like a knockoff like Three Ninjas movie. Another shout out Three Ninjas. They were dope as fuck. I watched like the first three, I think. 1 and 2 were dope. Third was kind of stupid. It kind of went downhill from 3. I can't remember what happened in 3, but I remember seeing it. I never saw the other ones though. I didn't see like the ones where they teamed up with like Hulk Hogan and shit. But no, Three Ninjas, like the first 2, they were dope. But yeah, Rob Schneider, he was in fucking Surf Ninjas, and it was one of the most random roles I've ever seen him in for what he is. Like, he plays he's like a weird psychic in the movie, but he can only like, he doesn't like directly predict stuff per se. Or at least people have argued about this for a long time. You actually can look this up on the internet. It's a really weird thing. I kind of stumbled on this thing. So in the movie, Rob Schneider, he's like one of the surf. I don't think he's like a brother or anything of the dudes, but I think he's just like one of the friends or something that just is with him. But he does this thing in this movie where when he says like a certain phrase and then followed by something that will happen, the thing just eventually happens. And I don't remember what the phrase is. But like, let's say the phrase is like, if he said like, yeah, that was the one I never saw because I'm like, that's stupid. When you know when they got Hulk Hogan playing in the fucking goddamn Three Ninjas movie that they've probably run out of shit to do. That's actually one movie if you think about it, Three Ninjas is kind of one of those movies that I'm actually kind of surprised they never remade. Because you could remake it. It's been fucking forever. Like the last one was made in like 2004 probably or some shit like that. Like you could do a Three Ninjas movie. And I mean if I remember correctly, were they brothers? I think. Yeah, they were brothers. Oh damn, 1998. That's yeah. So like in the first one came out in like 91, I want to say, or something, or 92. It was an early 90s movie if I remember correctly. They made it pretty fast though. They like cranked them out like fucking crack. They made the first one, and then that one did well, and they made the other ones like real fast. They had all the original people in each one of them too, if I remember correctly. Like they always used the same kids up to a point. I think the fourth one was the one where they finally got rid of they actually cast different children in them. Well, they weren't children at that point, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that's Three Ninjas is kind of one of those movies I'm surprised they haven't remade. Like, you don't even have to make them brothers in the movie. You could make them like friends or something to like make like the multicultural pals like they probably would do anyway. So like you could kind of, yeah, 92. Okay, so I was right, 92. God damn, I was like 5. I remember. So they made. I think it was like they made the first one. They made the second one like not super. I think it was like 2 years later or something like that. It was like '94. I want to say. The third one was like real quick. I feel like the third one came out like a year later or some shit. And then the last one, like you said, was like '98. And then that one probably did horrible. I think it was straight to fucking. It was probably straight to video and shit. That was back when they still had video. So what you couldn't say straight to DVD. It was just straight to video. But yeah, it was just one of those movies. That I'm like, as I'm thinking more and more about it. Like I'm surprised they haven't remade that movie yet because you could do it. It wouldn't be hard. Just get like 3 kids, teach them karate, and then like, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to follow the first one necessarily, but the whole thing with like the 3 fucking stoner dudes getting hired to kidnap the kids, and the kids just keep whooping their asses, which is fucking hilarious. That's why the first one was always like my favorite one because the whole movie was so stupid. Like it was, you got to think about it. It was like 3 kids who got taught kung fu by their grandpa, who was Mr. Miyagi, who was like this like super crazy fucking, or like he used to be anyway, like the super crazy fucking kung fu guy, right? And he teaches his grandchildren kung fu, and so they're all like really good kung fu people too. They're like all like black belts by the time they're like fucking 10 and shit. Garden meat, okay. It's not that good. Garden. But yeah, so it's like, and then the Mr. Miyagi's old partner or something like that, for his like dojo partner or something like that, finds out that Mr. Miyagi's still alive, so he like sends fucking goons, but they're like 3 fucking washed up like surfer stoner dudes who are like all unemployed to go kidnap the kids. And so the movie turns into like Home Alone almost in a weird way, except for there's 3 kids. Yeah, Mr. Miyagi is always going to be a sad one. I mean, but he was old as fuck. Dude, that dude acted till like his dying breath. It's weird when you go back and see like his, like when he was younger too. It's odd. I've seen movies where he was a lot younger. Obviously, people always remember him with the what's it called, the Karate Kid, but he's been in a lot of fucking movies. Maintain the garden. But yeah, he's been in a lot of movies. Some really stupid movies too. He did some really good B movies back in the day. But yeah, it's like they get the stoner dudes. The kid just fucked with these dudes like for like 80% of the movie. He's been in a lot of. I'm telling you, dude. I don't remember his actual name, and I hate to say it, but if you actually look up his filmography, dude, his filmography is fucking gigantic. He's been acting for the last like 50 years, dude. It's fucking insane. I wish that like people knew more about him other than just like being in Karate Kid and stuff, because he had a pretty interesting life. If you ever learn about what he did and stuff like that, and like his how he got to America and stuff, it's crazy. But yeah, like the stoner, the kids like fuck with the stoner dudes like the whole movie, dude. They like put laxatives. They put laxatives in the pizza so that the fucking kidnappers eat it, and then they start like shitting themselves. And then fucking, they like fuck with the soda. They put like stuff in the soda and makes them. I think they put laxatives in soda too, so they keep eating the pizza and drinking the soda, and then they get people to shit themselves. And then the kids will just, as these guys are running around trying to find a bathroom, the kids will just pop out of nowhere in their ninja stuff and just start whooping their asses. And the dudes didn't know what to do because they're like, I have to shit. And so they're trying not to shit, but you're also having this teenager like whoop your ass. It's just fucking, dude, it is such a wacky movie as far as like what you would think it was about. Yeah, Pat Maria. But yeah, it's dude, just thinking about it makes me crack up. And it's after that, the movie's okay. After they get captured and shit, it's like, whatever. That whole part though, the lead up to like the kid, the dude, the fucking them fucking with the kidnappers, dude. Still one of my favorite fucking things to watch. And it was so funny because it's not even the kids just coming up with that. They got their full fucking ninja gear on and their masks, and they just pop in and nowhere, like punch them in the balls and run off. It's just fucking hilarious. I would pay to see a fucking remake of that. I mean, it would be funnier to keep that all in there, to have like the fucking to have the kidnappers and shit, and like have them try to kidnap the kids, and the kids just start whooping their asses and stuff and making them poo themselves. That shit would be fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. If you ain't never seen Karate Kid, Karate. If you've never seen Three Ninjas, you gotta watch at least the first one. The second one was okay. The second one was eh. It was decent. They like went to Japan or something to fight in like a tournament, and then one of them meets like a hot Asian fucking karate girl, and then he wants to bang her and give her like half Asian babies and stuff. And then there's some trickery afoot in the tournament or some shit. Did he do that? I didn't even remember there was a voice in that movie for that character or in that game. Hermit. What the? The what's his name? The Fox. I have to go see the Fox. Three Ninjas. I mean, not Three Ninjas though. Surf Ninjas, dude. Surf Ninjas is still, if you really think about it, dude, is like somebody was either high on drugs or like high on drugs to make that movie, because if you really think about it, that movie makes absolutely no sense. Because you got Rob Schneider, who's like an accidental psychic, except he doesn't realize psychic until he like realizes he is, but then like he can't control it or whatever. And you got the main guy who's like kung fu master man. Yeah, well, he played his part. He played in the Alien Ant Farm video. He played the part of Mr. Miyagi, basically. He was in this movie called King Cobra. Also, another funny movie that he was in. It's like a horror movie, but not really a horror movie. It's funny. But yeah. But yeah, like, dude, Surf Ninjas, it's literally like, I think they were the little kid might have been the other guy's brother. I can't remember, but I can't remember if they were all brothers or not. But they might have been like adopted or something. Who knows? But they're like ninjas who surf. Well, the one dude's a ninja at least. The boy and the fucking Rob Schneider do not do kung fu in that movie at all, or like any kind of karate. So I don't know what the fuck. Like, I don't know if you can really call them ninjas. But the main brother, like, he obviously can fight. He fight everybody in the movie. But it's like, so the one dude like knows kung fu. The one brother or the friend or whatever it is knows kung fu. Rob Schneider's like a psychic, and then his brother plays like a knockoff Game Gear. He was in Bloodsport too. I haven't seen Bloodsport in fucking a minute. Obviously, Bloodsport was the inspiration for fucking Mortal Kombat, the video game, and it was the reason why they wanted to make Jean-Claude Van Damme. Originally, they wanted to make him. Well, the game. So what became Mortal Kombat started out as Bloodsport, the game, basically, and then they eventually changed it enough to make it its own thing. And they wanted what's his name, Jean-Claude Van Damme, to play Johnny Cage. I don't honestly remember why he didn't, because he obviously didn't. Not in the movie or in the game. There was some other guy. But all his moves are based on fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme, obviously. So that was like the creation of the first Mortal Kombat. That's where he gets like his nut punch and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so it's like Bloodsport was the original thing behind Mortal Kombat, basically, because they were going to make a video game of Bloodsport. The game itself kind of fell through for different reasons. I think one of them was licensing issues, and then eventually they reworked it into what became Mortal Kombat. And they wanted to have John back in the game, but I don't remember why he wasn't. But I always find that story kind of interesting. But yeah, Bloodsport obviously was the big movie that kind of got Jean-Claude Van Damme put in the map as far as movies for the U.S., I think. if I remember correctly. Uh, and I think, fun fact, I think Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually an actual kickboxer or something in real life. Like, I think he actually does have some kind of martial arts thing or something that he does where he like holds medals and shit for it. I could be wrong, but I think so. I know Chuck Norris before he started acting. Chuck Norris was basically a professional martial artist, and he used to tour the country going to different martial arts tournaments, and he won them all. I don't think he ever actually lost a match, if I remember correctly. He might have, but if I remember correctly, I don't think he ever did. But as far as I know, he was like undefeated, and he did so many tournaments that he got basically, in his own words, he got bored with it because he couldn't find anybody who could beat him, and so eventually like. I think he actually was like friends with a few actors or something like that, and somebody told him there was some kind of like audition for some small part in the movie, and they told him to go, and he went, and like they didn't even his original role that he got, which I can never remember what it is because it's a very small one. It's not like a commercial or anything, I don't think. I think it was like a really small part in like a show or something, or like a TV show episode or something. And he's like barely in it, but they basically picked him because they liked the way he looked, if I remember correctly. And I think I've heard him tell the story where it's like he went in, he's like, I have no acting experience at all. He's like, I'm a martial artist, and like that's all that I am really, and I've never really done anything else. And he's like, I kind of thought acting was kind of cool, but I've never done it before. And so he's like, he went to audition. And he didn't know what to wear, so he wore like dungarees with like a belt and like a flannel shirt. And he went in, and this was even before I think he started growing his beard out. If I remember correctly, I think he was still like babyface back then. And he went in, and they just liked his look so much they were like, "Hell, you got the job if you wanted." And he barely had to say like a word. And from there, he just kept like getting like more and more roles basically. And he just said the acting kind of just became a little bit easier for him because he like kind of figured it out in a way. But yeah, Chuck Norris is an actual like certified martial artist, like no joke. And not like Steven Seagal. Don't get me wrong, Steven Seagal is some kind of martial artist, but I don't know what kind of martial arts he is. I've seen videos of him that they claim where he's like really good, but I can never tell if he's really good or not, or it's just BS. But yeah, there's somebody else too that I always can't remember at the moment who was like another kind of martial artist or like a fighter that eventually turned actor, and I don't remember who it was at the moment, but I'll think about it. Let's see. I have to wait. Did I not? Wait. Hold on one second. No, God damn it. Let's say everyone's at school or something, right? Yeah. So 27. That's what the day I'm on. So I have to go to Fox. You know that. Oh, you know who was actually surprised enough who was actually like a black belt in, I don't remember what it is. I don't remember if it's karate or something else. But yeah, no joke. Before he became an actor, I can never remember his real name. Hold on one second. Ed O'Neill. Most people nowadays would probably know him from Modern Family. He was the grandpa or whatever of the main wife or whatever. No, he's the dad of the main wife, but he was like the grandpa of Manny and stuff like that. But no, but I always knew him from Married with Children. Ed O'Neill, though, surprisingly enough, before he became an actor, he is actually like a black belt in like karate or something like that. I don't remember what it is, but like it was, and I don't even remember how. Like I remember because he did something once where he like, and it was like an acting part or something like that. I don't think it was Married with Children. I think it was something else. And he was like he was in an actual like karate gi and everything and had his thing on. And later on in life, when I asked him about it, he was like, "No, that was mine." And he was like, "So it was like, oh, you got this." He's like, "I still remember you did the thing with the cardigan." He's like, "Oh yeah, it was cool, you know." And he's like, "But it was really easy because I had, you know, I didn't need anything for it. I just came all ready to go." And they were like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "Oh, that gi that I'm wearing is mine. Like that's my gi and my black belt and everything." Yeah, he was. He was the diner guy. I think he actually. So he was the diner, and I think he was the diner guy in fucking Wayne's World. And I think that he's played a diner guy in some other movie that's really random. He's had a lot of really small parts. Like that dude, you would think that he hasn't. Like you think that he's been in a lot of shit. He's only actually been in like a handful of real movies, and he's done so many small parts. It's kind of ridiculous. But like, yeah, he's an actual like black belt in karate or some shit. Kid you not, look it up. Like he when he was younger, he used to compete like in tournaments and shit, and he actually did pretty well. So like in movies and TV shows and shit, when he threw punches and stuff, he could actually do it. He just, you know, held back obviously, or like missed because he wasn't supposed to hit anybody. But although one of the funniest celebrity stories I've ever heard was the fact that Cameron Diaz and Snoop Dogg went to high school together, and I think they were doing they were doing like an interview or something with them. I don't remember why the fuck, or like they happened to interview her and then him or something. I don't remember exactly how it worked out, but they were both asked about it basically. And Cameron Diaz was like, "Yeah, I actually went to high school for my last 2 years of high school with Snoop Dogg." Oh, he has a black belt in jiu-jitsu. There you go. You just wouldn't think about it though. Thinking about Ed O'Neill, you would never think that he's a fucking black belt in anything. But yeah, he's a black belt in that. But no, he what was I talking about? Excuse me. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, but yeah, Cameron Diaz and Snoop Dogg went to high school together apparently, and Cameron Diaz claims that they met because she used to buy weed off Snoop Dogg back in the day, and later on, so they did like this interview with fucking Cameron Diaz back. I don't remember why. It was for some movie or something she was doing. I want to say it was that movie Sex Tape or whatever with the tall dude from How I Met Your Mother, but I can't remember if it was that movie. But they were doing some kind of like interview with her, and she was like, "Yeah, I used to." She's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I actually went to high school with Snoop Dogg for my last 2 years of high school for junior and senior year," and they were like, "Oh, were you friends?" And she was like, "No, I mean, you can't." She's like, "We knew each other, but I don't know if we call us friends. Like, we hung out every once in a while." And they're like, "Oh, really? Well, what would you guys do?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I used to buy weed off of him." And they're like, "Are you joking, right?" And she's like, "No, he used to sell weed back in high school. He used to do it to like help his mama or something like that out before he got his rap career started." Later on, Snoop Dogg was doing an interview for something else. I don't remember why the fuck he was doing an interview, but he's doing an interview for something. I think it was his thing he did with Martha Stewart there for a little while or something. Like he did like a show or something with her. But anyway, they asked him about it. They're like, "Hey," they're like, "We heard that you went to high school with Cameron Diaz," and he was like, "Who?" And he had literally no idea who he was. So they showed her a picture, and he's like, I don't know, maybe." He's like, "I went to high school with a lot of people. Like, I don't know, I don't remember every fucking, white groupie that was around me." And they're like, "Oh, well, no. She said that she used to buy weed off you." And he was like, "Huh." And they're like, "Is that true?" And he's like, "Well, yeah, I used to sell weed in high school. Like, yeah, I did to make extra money and shit to help my mom out." And they're like, "Did you sell it to Cameron Diaz?" And they were like, he was like, you know, now that you say that, I did have this one little white girl that used to pop every once in a while and buy away from me. He's like, yeah. And he was like, you know, actually, yeah, that actually might have been her. that shit always cracked me up. Cameron Diaz used to buy weed off Snoop Dogg in high school before anybody knew who he was, before he was Snoop Dogg. That's like buying like shrooms off fucking Dre back when he used to DJ. Actually, all right, what am I doing? One thing that's a little drab about the Persona games, is although I like it, but at the same time I kind of don't, because the whole thing with like building up your social thing is almost kind of the main part of the game in a fucked up way. I hate to say it, but it's like and I do kind of like it, but at the same time, like between dungeons, depending on how you're playing the game, there's not like a whole lot to do except for this back and forth shit that you have to do. So it's like, yeah, it's just this one thing that like kind of bums me out about these games. Like even 5 had kind of an issue with it. It wasn't as bad, but it's still not great. It's like where it's like, so and then especially since like these guides tell you basically you have to complete the palaces or whatever like one day if you can, because if you can't, then it takes away days that you need to go like spend hanging out with people and shit. So yeah, it's just kind of one of those things that I always thought was kind of funny in a weird way, but. I don't know anybody famous. Cody's probably the most famous person I know, and he's not even really that famous. He's just internet famous. I'm gonna do the. Oh, fuck! There's nobody up here. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to kind of do this in a weird way. Might be a little behind on some of this stuff, so I don't know. We'll see. It is really easy to get behind in this game because if you don't pay attention to every little thing, you will miss something. And I've probably already missed. I know I missed at least one thing. So, well, outside of that, that or I am on. I don't know. Anyway, I need to go home. No, damn it, that's not home. That's the town.
Welcome home.
Yeah, went ranked up and got persuasions. I'm the Asian persuasion now. Ow. Ask her a question. Oops, not before. I gotta take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. Oh fuck! I forgot to grab a drink.
You're back. Man.
Hope everybody's having a good night.
Sorry. Night.
Excuse me. How rude.
Yeah, hello? It's Go.
said, "You're the man."
You're back.
I'm home.
Um,
After school. Wait. God damn it. I think I fucked up. Hold on. I think I fucked up. I'm not sure though. Yeah, I did fuck up. God damn it. I didn't mean to do this. Sorry, I'm just skipping through this because I did not mean to do this. I meant to tell her no, but I accidentally pushed the wrong button.
all right. What? Who's the amp? Oh. Yeah. I'm already behind. Fuck. I'm in a little bit of a pickle, so I'm gonna figure out how to do it. I guess I'll just stick with what the guy says for the most part. I somehow fucked up and like didn't get this So I somehow fucked up and didn't get the didn't give the thing from the fox, and I thought I did. So I fucked up, and now I am like behind on the fox now. My real only hope is to find something later on that I can just not do, and then I can make up for some of the two things that I'm a little behind on, which is Maria and this fox guy. If anybody out there is new to the channel, I appreciate you coming to hang out with your boy. We always play video games, or at least as of right now, until we get people to watch who we can do other stuff with. But yeah, if anybody's new, appreciate liking the sub. If you want to come hanging out with your boy, playing video games and doing fun stuff. We streaming most days, probably like 5 days out of the week for the most part. Yeah, so if you want to keep hanging out, subscribe and we can keep hanging out. And if you already subbed and you hanging out, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming hanging out with your boy. We try to keep the fun times going.
Welcome.
turn my oven real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I gotta go to the. Oh, not better. Where? Ooh, Lord. Ooh, that's good.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I fucked up again.
See ya.
I'm sorry, y'all. I fucked up a couple times. I needed to restart something. My bad. here. I'm gonna find a jester. Fuck, so it's like the only way I can get a jester. I don't think I have any in my compendium. Fuck, I don't have any jesters. Okay. Lot socks. Lot socks. Big donkey dicks. Big old donkey dicks. That just socks. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Apologize for the goddamn noise that this thing makes, but there's no way to like fucking do it faster. Anyway, I mean, if I did this one, I only have to wait. This one might be the one. That's like the
Oh, god damn it. Okay, so I have an Aeon, a Hero, a Sun, Priestess, Justice, Magician, Chariot, and Jester. I need a, I need a, Temperance, that's what I need right there. I did have everything I needed, I think. I gotta go to Junus. That's
Oh.
this motherfucker right here.
Yeah. Uh. Huh? Mm-hmm. Uh. You're right. See ya.
Welcome back.
Excuse me. You just drank like a gallon of fucking bad milk. No shit, you don't feel well. Try to fucking throw up. Ugh. I have like a fear of drinking bad milk, and so I don't drink milk. Simple as that. Find strength. Ouch. Oh. 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 Alright, so that I gotta go talk to the dog. I gotta go talk to the dog. Dog. It's the dog. It's the dog. The dog. No, wait. Where was the second place I was supposed to find it? Oh, shopping is a door.
Uh-huh.
Fuck.
I, Abihara, what? Goodbye.
girls annoy me. Hey, man. All right.
They definitely bone each other. He's like, I don't like girls. I like this
All
dude right
let's
here.
go home.
Welcome back.
I think I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I gotta eat some food and take a bed for work tomorrow. Oh, not low. Fuck. Alright, cool. Oh, God damn it. Who's not learning about this? Alright, well. Awesome stream today, you guys. Really appreciate it. You guys are just way too fucking good to me. But I appreciate everybody coming to hang out. Thank you, Fishman. Thank you, Review Phil. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the OG goats. I appreciate everybody else here who's hanging out. Even if you didn't say anything, no worries. Still appreciate you just hanging out and chilling out with your boy and playing some video games. So yeah, I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys for coming to hang out with me. I am not worthy of your humble existence, so I appreciate it. I hope we will be able to do this again tomorrow if I don't get home too late. Like I said, work's been a little weird right now, but I think we have everybody tomorrow, if I remember correctly. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get out a reasonable hour. So if I do, we'll get on the stream, and if not, we'll pick it up on Friday for sure because I ain't got shit to do after work on Friday because it's the weekend. So we'll get there one way, shape, or form, and we'll continue our journey on the fucking Persona 5 or Persona 4 Golden story mode. So I appreciate everybody. Thank you very much, guys, for supporting me. Appreciate it. If you're new, go ahead and leave a like and a sub. You can hang out with us all the time. If not a big deal. Thank you for hanging out. We'll pick this up.